Indonesian business people, but mostly Korean.
Right.
Yeah. So I want to see that so far we haven't have an Indonesian drama film here broadcasted.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So actually I want to see that in the near future, Korean broadcasting studios also like EBS, for instance, can also broadcast the Indonesian drama.
Oh, let's do this.
Because in Indonesia, from hour to hour, every day, we can see the Korean drama.
Right. Wow.
Film. Yeah,
look at
that's
that.
why
yes.
they're very, very popular now in
That's why
Indonesia.
sometimes many Indonesians knows more about Korean culture
That's
than
right.
some of the people here.
Even the Indonesian people in Jakarta knows better Korea than
Korean
me,
culture.
who
Yes.
is living here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why.
They ask you, do you know rain? Do you know that?
No, yeah, that's right. That's right.
But it's very important. You
It's
know,
very
and
important, so
our,
I
our
want to
station
see.
here at EBS was
Yeah.
one of the very first color television here in Korea.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Long history at EBS.
So could you please take note on that? So I
We
really
will
want,
take
I
it to the
really want
president.
to see the EBS to open their
affiliate in Indonesia.
in
Why not?
Indonesia and cooperate with one of the reliable company like Lejol TV. For instance,
yeah. We'll have to talk off the side.
Lejol TV is the home shopping TV actually.
I see.
But of course, through that cooperation, they can also they can also. Of course, they broadcast from day to day the Korean drama.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Well, that's great. Home shopping and Korean drama.
Yeah.
There's a synergy.
That's right. That's right.
What about? Well, we were talking about education. If you can tell us a little bit about schooling in Indonesia. Perhaps even when you were a child, your schooling, you know, how is the language developed in schooling? Is it just the country, the language, or do you also incorporate English at all, or, other languages? Is there an option? If you could tell me a little bit about education.
As I mentioned in other session that we have many languages, different languages, but we have one united language, which is Bahasa Indonesia.
Yes.
And then everybody, this is a compulsory for every Indonesian to speak Bahasa Indonesia. So, during
Bahasa Indonesia.
Indonesia. Bahasa is language.
Okay.
Indonesia is Indonesia.
I see.
So Bahasa is language. Yeah. So and then therefore, during my time, when I was 6 years old, I entered the first time the primary school.
I see.
So immediately I have to learn Bahasa Indonesia. Yeah, the language, the national language. Yeah. But of course, in that age, I can't forget my own language. Yeah.
Yes,
So I keep my
right.
own language until now, of course. I remember that. Yeah. Okay, I can speak if I go back to my country side, and then I can speak my own language. Yeah. But of course, I have already also speak Bahasa Indonesia. Yeah. So wherever I go around the country, I can speak Bahasa. Later on,
it's the standard language.
Yeah, that's
It's
a standard language. But that is, I can say that's a compulsory language. Yeah.
Which I believe in the other show you were explaining there was 400 different languages
400
in
different
Indonesia.
languages. Yes, that's why.
incredible.
That's why people have to speak one language.
I see.
To make them communicate each other.
It's the standard Indonesian language.
That's right.
Out of the 400.
And then after that, in the secondary school and the high school, we start to learn how do you call it, the foreign language.
Oh.
Foreign languages like English, Germany or French, and so on.
I see.
But mostly in English. People are mostly...
What did you take? English?
English, yes.
I see.
English, yes.
And did you learn most of your English in your country or while traveling?
Well, I think I learned most of the English on the street.
Street English? Hip-hop language?
Yes, but you can imagine the very limited what my English at the time when I was in the secondary school and high school. When I finished my high school, I think I can't speak English at all. Because we're very poor and also the books and so on, and then our teacher also is local people, so we don't have a kind of how do you call it, the foreigners, you know,
the influence,
the
the culture,
yes, you
the
see.
influence, yeah.
So, but when I arrived in the university, also we try also to learn a bit, and then during when I become the foreign affairs officials, and then of course we have to learn
standard.
Yeah.
Now tell me, you said you learned the official Indonesian language, and going back to where you're from, could you tell us where in Indonesia you're actually from, and if you can introduce us to your region of where you're from?
Okay, audience, I come from Sulawesi. I come from the middle of Sulawesi, and then my country. My village is called Tanah Toraja. Yeah, it's about 300 kilometers from Makassar, in the southern part of Sulawesi. Geographically, my village is situated in the middle part of Sulawesi, but administratively, we are under the South Sulawesi local government. So that's why after I finished my primary school, I went to Makassar to join the high school and then university. Yeah.
You know, the first time I heard about Sulawesi was actually a show here in EBS, and they did a little documentary about the Sulawesi Islands, and I do lots of voice work on the side, and as doing a voice work, I was this little character talking about the Sulawesi Islands. And then going to actually visit it was remarkable. Yeah, so something that
you've been there, yeah?
Tell us again, share with us, what is it that we must see in Sulawesi?
In Sulawesi? A lot you can see in Sulawesi, but maybe I have to promote my village. You go to Tanah Toraja. You can reach Tanah Toraja by the small aircraft. You can also go there by bus, a couple of hours, and then you arrive there, and then you can see the traditional, you know, it's very different. You cannot find such of customs in my country side. You cannot find in other part of Indonesia. Yeah, but only because of the transportation there, it's not very. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes because maybe it's quite a bit far away, and then the airport is not really. You know, can accommodate the big aircraft. So people, you know, it's rather not many tourists arrive there.
So it's still a precious gem, huh?
Yeah,
very precious.
Yeah.
I see. What do you miss about your hometown, Sulawesi Islands?
Well, I mean, not really, because I become Indonesian.